Aloha and welcome to West Maui. I'm Anita Marcy and this is my Saturday art session. Today I'm going to talk to you about the power of intention. On a little show and tell here. Dr. Wayne Dyer. Love this book. Read this book many years ago, and what's really cool is that he actually dedicated the book to me and signed it. So cool, right? He was an amazing man, and we were all fortunate enough to have him share his wisdom with us. I had the pleasure of meeting him a few times because he did live here on Maui. He had a place here on Maui, and what a wonderful man. So I'm so excited to share this idea with you today, and of course a story to go with it. When I read this book, it just became very clear to me how really, truly important it is to set an intention. And I think that somehow there is something about, and they always say, as long as you're clear about your intentions, then the universe lines up, God lines up to support us in whatever our intention is, as long as it's pure. I've always found that intentions that involve, money or, fame or, to me, things like that just don't really work. Maybe they come along and they do happen, but maybe they don't, and the bottom line is that when you are pure with your intent, I truly believe that that's when the good stuff happens in every way for you and for the people that you're working with, connecting with. So I'm going to tell you a story. This is a life story from a long time ago. This is from when I actually was moving to Maui. And I moved in January. 1303 is my Maui birth date. That's what we call it here. It's our Maui birth date. So I had moved here in January. I stayed here until September, so straight through. And then I went back in September, and I was married at the time. So my husband and I settled our divorce. It was amicable. We did, well, respecting each other and all that good stuff. And then, excuse me, then I taught a couple of classes, and then I came back to Maui. And I had to still clean out the house. He had decided that he wanted to move and he wanted to rent the house. So I couldn't just leave my stuff there. So I went back the following, I believe it was May. So this is May of '04. And I had so much stuff. I mean, we had a huge house. And of course, you don't really realize how much stuff you're collecting until, you start to clear it out. So there I am. I've got a house full of art supplies and books and art and, just everything. And so I'm trying to, basically organize and clean things up. And I thought, I should have a sale. I think I'll have a sale. How about an art sale? So I came up with an ad, and the ad said, an artist is moving to Maui. So I thought, okay, this is good. I'm gonna just put this together, and oh my gosh, I had so many people. But the point of the story is the intention. So that morning, I set my intention. My intention was not to make money, although of course I would be happy to make some money from my things, but really the true intention was about my things, and my art supplies. As an artist, I'm sure we artists, we love our art supplies. And just my books. I had beautiful, beautiful art books that I had collected over the years that were very special to me. And to be honest with you, I kind of regret that I didn't keep all the books, because they were beautiful and special, and I can't replace them. And I'll tell you what happened. But anyway, so there I am at, that morning, and I'm, just meditating, and, I was nervous. You're nervous, it's not every day you hold a sale and sell all your precious belongings. But I just said, I from my heart, I said, what I really would love, my intention for today is that my things, my beautiful belongings, my art, my materials, all my things that I have loved so well, that they find a home. That they find a home with someone that will love them as I did. And that was my intention. And I left it there. I just said, please, God bless this intention. And I let it go. Well, sure enough, 10 o'clock sharp, there's people lined up down the walkway. And wow, you know, I must have had 100 people that day. I mean, it was insane. And I'll never forget this one guy. You know, he was the first in line, and he walked in. He's kind of a nerdy kind of guy with glasses, and just, I don't know, had a weird energy about him. But he came in, and you know what? He went and he bought every single one of my art books. And I'm going, uh-oh. I go, he's gonna resell my books and make a fortune. And I'm sure he did. But you know, it's in that moment that I realized maybe I really didn't want to part with those books, but I did save my favorites, and I still do have a beautiful collection of art books that I use as my inspiration. You know, some of my favorites are, of course, Georgia O'Keeffe, Alexander Calder, Matisse. I love Matisse's cutouts. So there we are. And the sale just went beautifully, and I ended up making, I don't know, somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000, a lot of money. And I thought, wow, you know, this is really, this intention stuff really works. So it was a wonderful life lesson, and I still to this day, and it's something I have to think about. You know, it doesn't really come naturally. I have to figure out. Sometimes you have to figure out what the intention is. You know, you're like, well, I want to do this, but what is really the reason that you want to do it? And I think that is how you come to find your intention, your true intention. And I mean your true heart's intention. And so I think that's really important to do. I mean, I think what I'm feeling is that the whole thread of pretty much every one of these Saturday conversations is to be conscious. You know, I think that it's really important to be conscious, especially right now. Conscious of your energy, conscious of your intentions, conscious of your feelings. You know, an art friend of mine mentioned that she was, you know, starting to feel the energy, you know, because the energy is pretty huge right now on our planet with our people and everything that's going on, and we're all aware of it to some degree or another. And I feel like, you know, we have to be conscious of our energy, and we have to sometimes just let that dark energy in, and we have to move it through us. You know, we can't take it in and hold it. We have to just take it in and then let it go. So that's my thinking, is that being conscious is really the best possible thing you can do. And just be aware of that. You know, just be aware of what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you want to be doing, where you want to be going, you know, conscious creating, conscious everything, you know. So just a thought. It's my thinking, and I wanted to share that with you today. So I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, and I wish you all the best in your conscious creating. All right, have a wonderful day. Aloha.